isn't just something that we feel in our hearts or think about in our thoughts. It also shows up in our bodies. You might notice that your chest feels heavy, like there's a huge stone or rock sitting on it. Your throat might tighten as if words or tears are caught there. Maybe your shoulders ache from tension, or you just feel deeply exhausted, and it makes simple tasks even completely overwhelming. Grief is physical, and sometimes without realizing it, we hold it in our muscles, our breath, and even our posture. Well, today we're going to talk about how grief lives in the body and how we can gently help to move that energy, those emotions through us so that we're not carrying all of the weight alone. Welcome to Rising One Coaching. I'm Allison, your guide on this journey of lifestyle, wellness, and soulful living. And together we explore practices that nourish your body, calm your mind, and deepen your connection with spirit. Thank you for showing up today. When we're grieving, our bodies can feel so unpredictable. I'm in the process of grieving right now. We had to put one of our cats down last week who we love our fur babies. We especially adored this sweet little girl. So this is something I'm moving through right now, and I can directly relate. I've gone through grieving many times in my life in the past, but this is something that's especially present right now. So it feels really important to share and talk about this to help process it too. So a lot of times, it feels so unpredictable. One day you might feel super restless and you just can't sit still. And then the next day, you just don't even want to get out of bed. Well, both of these experiences are part of the process. What often happens is that instead of listening to our bodies, we try to push through or ignore the signals. But grief doesn't just disappear when we ignore it. It actually burrows even deeper. And it can feel like we're wearing this backpack that's just filled with these heavy stones, each one pressing down heavier and heavier. But when we begin to listen to the body, we realize it's not working against us. It's actually crying out for care and attention. And with a few simple practices, we can help to release some of that weight so our bodies can begin to breathe again. So this first practice, we did this a little bit last week, but it's such an important one that I felt like it was a good idea to bring it up again, is the sighing breath. Breath is one of life's most powerful medicines. We talked about breath a lot last week. And when grieving feels too big, our breathing can often become shallow and tight, almost like we're holding on to it without realizing it. So I'd like you to try this with me. See how this feels to you. Take a deep, slow breath in through your nose. Let your lungs fill gently, and then open your mouth and let out a long, heavy sigh. And imagine that you're setting down a weight that you don't need to carry right now. Let's do that again. Inhale deeply. One more time. And as you breathe in, think of peace. And as you exhale, think release. Now notice how just 3 sighs can begin to shift the energy in your body. The sigh is not just an exhale, it's your body's way of saying, I'm safe enough to soften. And every sigh releases a little bit more of that grief that's stored inside of us. Now, why this helps? Well, research shows that sighing actually resets the nervous system, and it begins to lower those stress hormones. Spiritually, sighing is like a prayer of surrender, breathing in God's comfort and letting go of what is too heavy to hold on to. The second practice is gentle movement. my daughter and I have been doing some extra walking. We take big walks every Saturday morning, and our walk yesterday it just felt so good to move our bodies, to be together, to talk through some of the things. It was wonderful. So, like I was saying before, grief can often feel so heavy, like we're carrying this backpack filled with stones. And your muscles might feel tight, your posture probably folds in a bit, and you might even feel like you're kind of frozen in place. Well, gentle movement, that could be so many different things, can be a way of reminding ourselves that we're alive, we're still flowing, we're still in this thing called life. So you might just try rolling your shoulders back gently, as though you're just letting those burdens slip away. You can shake out your arms, your legs, as if you're shaking off droplets of rain, and stand tall, and you can just sort of sway gently side to side, letting your body rock like a tree in the wind. Now, if you're sitting, you can stretch your arms upward towards the sky, and then you can gently fold forward and let your hands and your arms hang like a waterfall. Feel gravity support you as you go. These movements don't need to be big. They do not need to be perfect. What matters is your intention. I am moving through this. I am not stuck. My body knows the way forward. Now, why this helps? Well, movement helps to unstick grief in the body, where it often hides in our shoulders, in our hips, in our chest. And any tiny little stretch can restore circulation, energy, and flow. And it reminds us that life continues to move through us, even when we are in sorrow. So beautiful. Now, the third one is one that I've been practicing more lately myself. Rest as sacred. Sometimes the deepest medicine isn't just our breath or movement, but rest. Grief can be exhausting. It works every part of us, our mind, body, and our soul. And this is why your body might ask to stop, to curl up, to close your eyes. And when that happens, don't resist it. That's just going to make it even more difficult. Honor it. Lie down, wrap yourself in your favorite blanket, let your tears shed, or just sleep for a little while. Rest is not avoidance. It's allowing your body to restore itself in the most natural way possible. And just so you know this, God meets us in our resting just as much as in our doing. Your stillness is not wasted. It's sacred. Why this helps? Rest allows the nervous system to regulate the body and repair. It's not during rest that it's during rest that emotions integrate, memories settle, and energy begins to renew. In grief, rest is not weakness. It's a holy act of love towards yourself. So let's take a little guided exercise together. Take a moment, place your hand on your chest, hand on heart. Just feel that heartbeat. Just feel that gentle boom, 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 boom. That's under your hand. And inhale through your nose. Inhale peace. Exhale heaviness. Inhale God's presence. Exhale into release. Now let yourself sit in this stillness for a moment, knowing that your body does not have to carry all this weight alone. Pause for like 20 to 30 seconds just in quiet stillness. So as we close this video, our bodies remember and our bodies grieve, but our bodies can also heal. So when you breathe, move, and rest with intention, you're not just coping, you're giving your body what it needs to release and renew. So let's close with this affirmation. Repeat with me or let the words echo in your heart, whatever feels good to you. My body is wise. My body releases. My body is loved. Carry this truth with you today. Your body isn't betraying you in grief. It's helping you to heal. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today and taking the time to learn some practices and even try a few things to help you through any grieving process you might be experiencing. I'm sending you so much love and light. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Blessings.